Hello, gorgeous. That will be the way we will be addressing you in this course. Gorgeous to us has a frequency of the utmost, exceedingly beautiful you. Not just pretty, but exceedingly beautiful you. But there's something as well to why we call our course pretty energy. And that is because when you are aligned to the truth of who you are, it literally puts off a sparkly, clean, pure frequency that is very pretty inside for people to feel. And gorgeous isn't the same word, but gorgeous is how they'll perceive you while you're in it. But they'll feel pretty no matter their gender because it's a spark of life. And there's so much beauty in Creator's spark of life. And that is why we want to be in our gorgeous. Not because our outside gorgeous is the most important gorgeous, but there's an absolute presence to gorgeous. We're speaking to an elevated part of yourself that is regal. So, hello, gorgeous. Are you ready to breathe? Breath in so many cultures is understood as the breath of life. For me, having worked as a cultural oracle for Hawaii, I relate breath most simply to the word aloha. And since aloha is a term that most people are aware of, for today's practice, we're going to use a breath practice that I love to use, and I hope you can join us someday in my class, Body Harmonics. Body harmonics is the understanding that you are a frequency, and that frequency is not static, right? You're not just going to get a feeling and hold it. There is a structure, yes, to embodying this energy, but the energy has a life of its own, and we call that the Holy Spirit. So you'll see for us, we refer to the love of the universe that is intelligent. For us is Creator, Holy Spirit, essence of divine electricity, and that electricity creates all things. But it also is the life force that moves through you, and it enters your body through breath. So taking it back to Hawaiian, alo is the intake of the breath of life. Hawaiians saw breath as the most important essence before all things. Without breath, what are you? So in that inhale of alo, you're inhaling the breath of the mighty creator of all. And it's intelligent. And it knows just where to go when you breathe it in your body. Now the ha is the exhale of that divine intelligence, given permission and surrender to move through your entire body and loosen up all the places that might have gotten tight or constricted with beliefs or negative emotions, fears that have held you back. Your exhale loosens you up, The ha breath is the agreement to allow this intelligent love of Creator to flow through your body and first give to you. It's like when you get on a plane and they say, put your oxygen mask on. The ha breath is first allowing and acknowledging that receiving of breath through your body. Feels different. Receive that energy. Hello. Inhale, inhale, inhale. You can't not let go, right? You can't hold on to your constricting emotions and haw out with full intention to receive that breath of life. And so the first thing that you really realize when you begin to agree to breathe is that you've been holding on to your breath. Think of all the times you've breathed in a low and there was no ha. It makes me want to breathe 2 or 3 times right now. Let's do it together. Sean, let's breathe with them.
Hello.
Breathe in,
Ah.
breathe out.
Hello.
Breathe in,
Ah.
breathe out. One more time. Hello,
Hello.
breathing in, ha, exhaling out. Now I want you to notice something really cool. Did you notice when you actually started to breathe that you had some fears arise? Sean, did you feel any constriction in your chest?
Absolutely. Around my jaw and my teeth, for sure. My throat, my
So
chest.
you'll see that as we start to practice breath and as you continue to journey with Sean and I, you're going to start to realize that it becomes a practice to really be conscious of your breath while you're standing in line at the grocery store or when you're standing in a conversation that you don't know how to fully express yourself in and how that can freeze you up. Today's introduction is to really start paying attention to why you haven't felt pretty. And we mean, as we've said before, dear gorgeous, that it may be your physicality, but it's probably blended with your self talk and what records might be playing first from yourself, from your early childhood, and then from your parents, and then from your family that might have raised you, and then from the influences of society. And your homework is to do 2 things. One, start really welcoming that breath as if it is holy in your body, regardless of your belief systems about religion, regardless about your belief systems, period. However you believe that you were created, this is for you. And where have you held yourself back from breathing the breath of life throughout your life? And notice how thirsty you are for breath. In fact, you might be thirsty for water right now, just realizing how much you haven't been breathing. So, your first homework awareness, soul work awareness, is going to be all day today. And if you listen to this again tomorrow, we highly recommend having fun with it. Listen to it a few times. Notice what you didn't catch the first time. But where have you robbed yourself of your breath of life? And how can you really resonate as a lighthouse of your full beauty, your full expression of you, if you're not even breathing? Breath is equivalent to vitality and life force. It's probably almost intimidating to even think about how long you withheld breath from yourself, how often you withhold breath from yourself, and to start realizing that breathing the breath of life is the highest form of committing yourself to a journey of self-love. I've taught many classes on loving yourself, and everybody always asks me before I start the class, I think this is really intimidating. Self-love is so elusive. How, how is your class going to be different? And I always smile and say, my class is going to be different. And now today I can say, our journey is going to be different because this is the synergistic mystic. But our journey is guaranteed to be different for you for one reason, because you haven't made the connection of your self-love and your breath. And as long as you're going to withhold your breath through stress, through tension, through reactive behavior, through limiting thoughts, through old stories that are playing in your head, all these things constrict your body and keep you from breathing. You know this. Isn't that great? You have already walked away just in this now moment with the key to a major part of the success of this course. So, throughout this course, breathing and awareness of your breathing and being present in your body is going to be really, really big. The second part of your soul work homework is I want you to, as you become aware of how you've withheld breath from yourself, I want you to enjoy bringing it back in. I want you to really enjoy knowing that breath is free, breath is available to you and necessary at every given moment. And start feeding yourself joyful, generous feelings when you remember to breathe aloha. And you don't have to say aloha, but you can, because if you do, you're never going to see aloha as hello and goodbye anymore. And it was their hello and goodbye, but it wasn't that simple. We've done them a great disservice, the Hawaiians, to simply put our quick greeting of hello and goodbye on aloha, because to greet one another in love, which is really what aloha means, it's a love action of receiving the breath of life from Creator and passing it on. And you are doing this all day long. If this isn't the most powerful self-love actionable step, to now know that you must give yourself this gift. It will open your body. It has been holding you back. It has been holding you constricted and shut down and emotionally inept, to be limiting your breath, to be holding your breath, to not be letting it go and travel through your body in an exhale and reach out its beautiful light and surrender to the others that you've been interacting with. This is your greatest gift, is breath. So be like the Hawaiians and know that every breath is sacred. And we will explore this more. But every breath is sacred. And when you feed yourself breath, know you are feeding yourself love. And when you feed yourself love and really mean it and really understand how powerful it is, it's really hard to not feel pretty. It's really hard to feel unworthy. It's really hard to feel ashamed because it is so much bigger than anything we could imagine. So keep it simple. I suggest using the aloha imagery because it makes it seem extra special. Give a gift of mahalo, thank you, as acknowledgement to the Hawaiian culture for sharing this influence with us. And know that you'll start seeing it in many cultures, how sacred breath is, and enjoy observing how connected we are as a global family in breath. But that is truly our connection, not our outward pretty looks or not so pretty looks, but our pretty energy. And when we breathe the breath of life, we are taking the first step forward in cleaning our field, recognizing that this love is available to us at all times. And your life, if you really understand what I've said today, will never be the same. Breath will always mean self-love. Thank you so much for joining us in this first step, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.